students, today we'll be talking about identifying quadrilaterals. We'll be using Pear Deck for this lesson today, so log onto your laptops and it will be interactive, so look at the bottom of the slides for your directions.
All right, to start this lesson, I want you guys to take a second and just draw or type two things that you already know about today's topic. So the first one, put in column number 1, and the second thing that you know about today's topic, put in column number 2.
All right, students, great thoughts. So for quadrilaterals, there are 4 distinct shapes that can be called quadrilaterals. These are parallelograms, squares, rhombuses, and rectangles. If you have a notepad, write that down. These are very important vocabulary that we will be using later on. And next slide, I'm going to ask all of you, what do all of these shapes have in common? What do you think these quadrilaterals make up?
Okay, students, so for this slide, I want you to go ahead and just write down what your thoughts are and go ahead and submit that, and then we can talk about it as a class.
All right, good thoughts. So let's actually go over what a quadrilateral is. So a quadrilateral is a 4-sided figure. This could remind some of us of a square, of a rectangle. And what defines this square is that it has 4 sides. These sides do not have to be the same size or the same length. To make a quadrilateral, it only has to have 4 sides and 4 points that connect the sides. As you see in the bottom left corner, this particular quadrilateral, it can look like a rectangle. It has 4 points represented by the red arrows and has 4 lines that all connect. These points that the red arrows are pointing to are called vertices. And if you're talking about a singular vertice, that is called a vertex.
All right, students, you guys are doing great. So to review what we learned on the last slide, I want you guys to go ahead and head back to your iPad or your computer. And you'll see on this slide, there's a little red star at the bottom. And with that red star, you can drag that star onto any shape that you think might be a quadrilateral. So if you guys would go ahead and do that for me, that would be great. Just a reminder of what a quadrilateral is. A quadrilateral is a shape with 4 sides. They don't have to be the same size or length, and a shape with 4 vertices.
Students, you all are doing wonderful. I'm just wanting to check in and see how you all are feeling. If you're feeling wonderful, circle the green smiley face, and if you're not feeling too great about quadrilaterals, you can go ahead and circle the sad red face. I'm kind of wanting to see where you all are at, but you all are doing such a great job, and I'm so proud of all of you. All right, as your ticket out the door, I want you to turn to your neighbor and discuss quadrilaterals, and I want you to act as if your neighbor was not at school today and you're now the teacher. All right, so you teach them what you learned about a quadrilateral today, and then as for weaknesses on Pear Deck, I honestly did not encounter many, if at all any. But if I had to specific weaknesses as far as operating Pear Deck, I would say that learning to apply it to the Google Slides was a little confusing at first. As soon as you log onto the Pear Deck website, they are very generous, and as soon as you make an account, they offer a 30-day premium trial, which I thought was very useful in this lesson plan. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know what the just free Pear Deck offers because I was getting to use the premium Pear Deck effects. So I don't know what the free trial would look like, but Pear Deck Premium was very useful. But then, like I said, when logging onto the website, I was just a little confused as to how to even begin making a Pear Deck, but the website does offer some informational videos that guide you through the process, and those instantly communicate very effectively how to download the Pear Deck add-ons into Google Slide and get that lesson plan rolling. Once you have it downloaded, like Emilynn said, it is extremely user-friendly, and the templates that it offers just allow for a really easy lesson plan planning process. So yeah, and then the only thing I would have to say is that it would be fairly easy to kind of rely on Pear Deck for your entire lesson plan. I found myself just wanting to add template and just kind of allow the teaching to happen through that. So I would say when using Pear Deck, I would still come in with certain ideas and concepts that you want to make unique to your lesson plan, just as kind of like a self-cautionary thing. But besides that, I think Pear Deck is a wonderful outlet for remote learning and in-class learning. It just offers a very hands-on interactive experience for the students. And is it electronic? And I think it is electronic, and I think that many of our students today handle being on the iPad and being on the computer a lot better than students 10 years ago did. So yeah, I think this is a wonderful addition to any classroom, and it will be very useful to every and all teachers.